My name is FearlessAmaretto, and I am doing a pick a doll reading today. The topic of this pick a the topic of this pick a doll reading is tongue tied. The topic of this pick a doll reading is ancestor messages. Okay, this will be a heavy channeling uh session. Okay, I'm gonna pick the dolls live for you. If you have somebody specific that you want this to focus on, please have that person in mind, okay, when you're picking your piles. I'm going to be picking them live, okay? Let's see what comes through. We're going to do 5 piles. Okay. Guys, spirits, angels, give me the ancestor messages, okay? About 5 piles for these ancestor messages. Pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 3. Pile number 4. Pile number 4. And pile number 5. Give me 1 second now. Hoist them up to you. Okay. One. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Okay. These are your options. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Think about the person if you have a specific person. If not, choose the one that draws you in, the one that pulls to you. Okay. I'll see you at your pile. Pile number 1. If you chose this little blue girl doll, this is your ancestor messages. Okay? We're going to set this aside because I'm going to channel with it in a minute. I'm going to pull some cards first. Where do we want to go? We'll use my FearlessAmaretto Burlesque Oracle. What ancestor messages? What ancestor messages do we have from our pile number 1? What do the ancestors have to say to my pile number 1? First card out we have is pain. We have tease. We have patience. Bottom of the deck. Flash of a second. Siren. Okay. What do the ancestors have to say? There is something that you are. How do I say this? There's a situation you're putting yourself in, okay? There's a situation that you're putting yourself in. This could be related to sex, but it doesn't have to be. But it feels very much like an addiction, something that you're craving, something that you're wanting. I feel like possibly you've already been told not to go after this, or how do I say this? You've been told that you've been through this before and that you need to break this cycle. I feel like whatever this ancestor is like, how do I say this? This ancestor is warning you. Yeah, they're warning you. They're saying, hey, this isn't something that you want. Not for real. Whatever this thing is, it's going to cause you so many issues. Okay. It's almost like there's something underneath this. Or there's something sinister. Or, sinister? There's something toxic up under this. Okay. Spirit is like, watch it. And it's like you've been playing with it in a way. Like, you haven't jumped head first into this, but it's like you've been playing with it. It's like, well, maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a tad bit. I just do a little. Spirit's like, This ancestor is like, Okay. Give me more. And then we're going to channel. What is the ancestor messages from our pile number ones? What are the ancestor messages from our pile number ones? Okay. We have love, alone, preparation, and then study at the bottom of the deck. I feel like, oh, wait, hold on. Let me fix it. Okay. Hopefully the sound is better now. But, yeah, whatever this thing is, it's almost like you've done it before, you've been through this before, and it's almost like the memories look so good to you that it's hard for you to get away. It's hard for you to change things up. I feel like Spirit is getting you ready for something. Okay? Yeah, Spirit is getting you ready for something, and Spirit's like, or your ancestors, like, this isn't the time to get lost in this. Okay? Spirit is trying to redirect you. It's almost like, yeah, they're getting you ready for something. This ancestor sees and knows that you are destined for greatness, and they want you to be prepared for the weight of that greatness. You know? Okay. Let's channel. What does ancestor have to say about pile number ones? What does ancestor have to say about pile number ones? You know better than that, don't you? It's gonna lead to heartache. One more time. Messing up your own positioning. This feels like an auntie. An auntie, or I'm only really getting auntie if I'm being honest, but it's given auntie. I feel like this auntie is okay. You could have been in a position, take it if it resonates. You could have been in a position where your aunt took care of you, either raised you, or if they didn't raise you, they had some sort of like parental. They had to take care of you for a certain amount of time, or something along those lines. But they care for you. I feel like she sees what you're getting into, and she's trying her best not to force anything. But she's also like, hey, this isn't what you're supposed to be doing. You know better than this. Yeah. Hmm. I heard put a bug in your ear. Yeah, this aunt, she's trying to put things on your path or in your way, messages that will make you look and see. You know, she's trying very hard to make sure you see exactly what you need to see that helps pull you out of this. It's almost like you used to be married to this thing or this idea. It doesn't have to be necessarily marriage, but it's like you used to be married to this thing, this idea, this want for something. You were married to it. It's like this is what you want. But this aunt is like, now you know this is not what you should be getting into. It's gonna change the course. I just heard. Mm-hmm. It's leading you away from happiness. I heard. Yeah. Don't let them push you out your spot. Yeah. It's like this desire that you want so bad is causing you to lose sight of what you your purpose or the things that are destined for you. Mm. Okay. I'm gonna pull you some more guidance. Close that. Final guidance, please. As it relates to this reading from my pile number ones, what is the guidance? What is the guidance here from my pile number one? Relates to this reading. What is the guidance here? We have the scholar. Pull one more. And we have the labyrinth walker. Bottom of the deck. Thief of peace. Mm. Final guidance. Um, Learn from the mistakes you've already made. And it's not even to say necessarily that they were mistakes, but learn from your past decisions. Um, Spirit doesn't want you to keep going down the same road again because you're gonna keep ending up in the same place. Okay. Yeah, especially with this labyrinth walker, it's like you're running into the same wall over and over again. Spirit is like, you don't have to. Respectfully, and I don't mean to laugh, but respectfully, you don't have to. They said learn from your past decisions. things do not end happily ever after. Not doing what you're doing. Okay. Anything else? This is what I see for you, and I really hope it brought you clarity. Now we're gonna clean up and move on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile number 2. Pile number 2. If you chose this Green Lantern doll covered in fuzz, goodness. This Green Lantern doll, along with this positive smiley, this is your Ancestor Messages. Okay? We're going to set him to the side and start out with some cards. Okay? And then we're going to channel. For the servants divination book. Let's see. What are the ancestor messages from our pile number 2? What the ancestors need our pile number 2 is just to know today. What are the ancestor messages from our pile number 2? We have the fixer. We have the protector. We have the chast in reverse. And we have the dead. Bottom of the deck, we have the media. Okay? Alright. The fixer and the protector. This could have to do with your security in some way. I feel like you may have been connecting with people you shouldn't have, or you shouldn't be. And this ancestors trying their best to let you know that this isn't safe. Ooh, I heard dreams. You may have been getting dreams of this specific person. Yeah, you may have had dreams of this. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. That was a strong chill. Oh, baby. All in my ear and everything. Yeah. You could have been having dreams of this person. I feel like in these dreams, your ancestor was trying to show you that this person was no good. Or this person was no good for you. I should say it like that. The chast in reverse and then the dead. Yeah. It's almost like this person is bringing you down. Or this person is filling you with toxicity in one way or another. Because the dead talks about detoxing. You know, getting rid of this, what no longer serves you. The chast in reverse tells me that this is very much about those lower energies, those lower frequencies. It's like this person in one way or another is drawing you down into a less stable, a less a more vulnerable place. But I don't think it's for the right reasons with this media here at the bottom of the deck. I don't think it's for the right reasons. It's almost like you're being. It's like you may think that this is helping in one way, but it's actually hurting you in a different way. Let's get more info. Clarify this. Clarify this for my pile number twos. What are their ancestor messages today? What do the ancestors want them to know today? My pile number twos. We have mint with clarity underneath that fixer. Yeah, you're about to get really clear on who's good for you and who's not. I feel like you may be going through some sort of system or some sort of technique in order to do this, some sort of ritual, whatever it is. Um, there's a process to it. But you're getting clear on who is for you and who is not for you. Faithfulness underneath the protector. This ancestor wants to let you know that you are not weak. You are not helpless. You are not without strength. They're saying this environment is weakening. This environment is without strength. This environment is detrimental. Okay? Spirit is like you're filling your cup with things that aren't you. This also is kind of giving me something like an identity crisis. There's something to do with your identity or who you are, who you present yourself to be. Something about your environment is detrimental to your image. Like it's changing you, but not in a way that's authentic to you. You know, because we're all supposed to change and evolve, but I don't think that this is authentic to you. I think this is because of the environment that you're in, that you're learning, or the people that you're around. But you are learning that this is not something that you is right for you. Bond underneath the chest in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like you have other obligations, but you haven't been focusing on them. You have other obligations, purposes, plans, projects. You have other things that you're supposed to be getting into, dealing with, you know? Things that are pertinent, things that are important. But it's almost like you've lost sight of them. You haven't been focusing on the things that you're supposed to be focusing on. This ancestor is trying to get you back on track. They're trying to let you know, hey, this isn't you. Repel, literally underneath the dead here. Bottom of the deck, we have invasive underneath that media. Yeah. It's like you're connecting with people you're not supposed to connect with. And it's funny that I'm doing this motion. Spirit is trying to cut the cord between you. This ancestor is trying their best to cut the cord between y'all because this person is bringing you down. You could have literally been depressed lately. Depression, sadness, feeling lost. Yeah. Spirit is like, this is not you. This is everybody but you. You need to get back to you. Let's channel. What does this ancestor have? What does this ancestor have to say? So my pile number twos. What does this ancestor want my pile number twos to know? I feel like this ancestor is trying to direct you, but they're using they're trying to use creativity and fun in order to attract you. Like, hey, over here, you're going the wrong way. Mm-hmm. I'm getting a very split in what ancestor this is. I'm a very wide split, but it's either a young person, so like I'm getting young, like a child that could have died young or passed away young, or like a child, a sister, brother. But I'm getting child, like less than 12, child. Or this is it's funny. It feels like an uncle, but then they're also kind of saying dad. I feel like whoever this like it's either a child or this is like a masculine parental figure or a masculine parental figure, because even if this is an uncle, I feel like this uncle was very fatherly to you. One of the two, either this is a very young child, like under 12 child, or this is a uncle or masculine father figure. Okay, take it how it resonates. They're trying to get your attention, but using joy and laughter and fun, because you've been in this dark place for so long. It's like it's kind of muggy and it's drawing you down and it's like rubbing off on you. And this ancestor is trying to be like, hey, 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 don't you think it'll be better over here? Don't you think things would be a lot lighter if you came into the light? Don't you think things over here would be much better? It's got all the things that you really crave and want. Yeah, they're trying to tempt you with something good to come out of this darkness. Mm-hmm. Because they're saying in the rate you're going now, in the circle that you're with, I really feel like it has to do with people. In the circle that you're with, in, I mean, a little bit with the environment too, but mostly I'm getting people. Like the circle that you roll with, type of thing. Or the people that you spend most of your time with. I feel like this ancestor is trying to tell you this is not, there's something better. That's the better way to put it. There's something better than what you're going through, than what you're in. There is something better. And they're truly hoping that you let go of whatever this thing is. This group of people, this environment. Because I'm hearing it's toxic to your health. It's so dark and muggy, and it's like it's affecting you. You may be just now noticing it too. You're starting to mention other people's lingo in normal conversation. Your mannerism is changing. But again, I don't think this is genuine to you. I feel like this is because of who you're around and that sort of thing. This ancestor is trying to pull you out of it. They're saying you are a creature of light. What you doing in the darkness? Okay. Final guidance. Let's see. What's the final guidance as it relates to this reader? My pile of twos. What is the final guidance as it relates to pile number twos for this reader? We have innovation. We also have realism. Bottom of the deck, totality. Final guidance. You know how forward thinking you are. Why are you with these people that are so far behind you? You may think that you're pulling them forward, but they pulling you back. Yeah, they're pulling you back. Spirit is like, you are the innovator. You are the creator. You are so much more than this. And because you're so much more than this, there's so much more available to you. This is not where you're meant to be. Be real. I think that's why that realism really came out. Be real with yourself. Respectfully. Be real with yourself. Does it make sense for you to be in that circle? Does it make sense? Because I don't think it does. And there's something better that spirit. Yeah, like I said, they're trying to draw you, your guides. I mean, your this ancestor, either child or father figure. This ancestor is trying to attract you to where you're supposed to be, with joy, with love, with friendship, with lightness, with good things. And they're hoping, praying, wishing that you take notice, that you see, and you understand. There's definitely something better for you. Okay? But this is what I see. And I really hope it brought you clarity. Now we're going to move on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile number 4s. I'm sorry, no, pile number 3s. I almost skipped over pile number 3. I'm sorry, pile number 3. We're going to get it together. Pile number 3. If you chose this orange seahorse, this is your reading on your ancestor messages. Okay? We're going to set your doll to the side because I'm going to channel a bit later. We're going to start out with some cards. What do we have from a pile number 3s? Thank you, Spirit. Pile number 3. What are the ancestor messages for my pile number 3s? For my pile number 3s. We have mutual and reverse. We have congregate. We have spotlight. Bottom of the deck is reveal. Okay, let's talk about mutual and reverse, congregate, spotlight. I feel like it's funny. I just have to say, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3 all have similar messages. They're not exactly the same, like they come in different modalities, but they're kind of similar here. For you, pile number 3, your ancestor messages, this ancestor is trying to tell you, there is someone that you either hang out with a lot, you spend a lot of time around, I'm hearing this person already gives red flags. Um, like you may have noticed little things here and there that kind of rub you the wrong way. Like, oh, okay, oh, okay, oh, okay. You know, it's like I feel like Spirit is trying to bring attention. This ancestor is trying to bring attention to this person and let you know that they are no good. I feel like they're going to reveal themselves to be no good very soon too. But Spirit is trying to put you on game before it happens. Because I get the feeling that you really care about this person. Yeah, in one way or another, you care about this person. But I feel like this person may not have the same love and care for you as you think that they do. Let's clarify. Yeah. Okay. Give me more. Give me more, Spirit. Clarify this reading. What are the ancestor messages from a pound of threes? What do my three pound of threes need to know? We have style underneath that mutual in reverse. We have graciousness underneath that congregate. And then we have resolve in the reverse underneath that spotlight. Bottom of the deck, we have humanity. Okay. Mutual reverse and then style. Yeah, I feel like you stand out in one way or another. Something about you is very unique. Um, yeah, something about you is very unique. You also draw a lot of how do I say this? You draw people's emotions. So it's like people often come to you for healing or for advice about problems and things. You have this very warm and inviting energy. But something tells me this person is always. How do I say this? This person only comes around when you have something for them. Yeah, they only come around when you have something for them. Hmm. I feel like this person is a bit. Um, it's funny because you naturally stand out, and I feel like this person tries to stand out, but it's like they're fake with it. I don't know what else words to use. They're fake with it. Spotlight within the resolve and the reverse. Um, you're about to find out just how much they. Mm, you're about to see. You're about to be shown that this person doesn't really have a backbone as it relates to you. They don't really, how do I say this? They don't really, this isn't the type of person that would stand up for you. This isn't the type of person that would, vouch for you in a room that you're not in. This is, who is this person? I want to get a little more info. I didn't do this for the other piles, but I feel called to for this one. Who is this person? These are just descriptors in this part, in this cup. Who is this person? We have patient. We have farmer. And we have student. Okay. This could be somebody that works at a farm or is learning new farming techniques. This could be a person that owns a garden or works in a garden. They could also try to, like, this could be someone that's been sick lately. Yeah, they've been sick lately. Um, hmm. They could literally be a student or a farmer or a patient. Hmm. They're trying to be a bigger or a better person. Oh, I said bigger first. They're trying to be a better person, but they're also trying to be a bigger person. But I'm not getting it into be the bigger person. I'm getting be a bigger person in terms of like they want status in some way or some sort of recognition. Yeah, I'm seeing it now in that humanity card with all these hands. Yeah, this is a person that wants recognition. I feel like this is how you're about to find out who they are, like who they really are, because I feel like they're gonna do something for recognition. It's gonna be very. It's gonna be a very much a. They're gonna try to be the center of attention or be the most important person in the room in some way. I feel like this has to do with work in some way. Yeah, this could have to do with work. This person's gonna do something to try to make themselves seem like the important person. And I feel like however they're doing it, they're not involving you. Um, yeah, they're not involving you. And I feel like this is significant for what this is because maybe you were involved in the process of this or you were involved in the making of whatever or to make this thing happen, but they're not crediting you. Hmm. But they're about to show you exactly who they are and what they stand for. Okay, this ancestor is telling you, they're showing you, they're wanting you to know exactly who this is. Let me channel. For my pile number threes, who is, I'm sorry, what ancestor messages do you have for my pile number threes? Wishy washy ain't for you, hun. Wishy washy ain't for you, hun. This is a mom. Yeah, this is a mom. I'm not getting anybody else. So either this is your mom. Um, I'm not even getting like grandmother or anything. So if this isn't resonating, this probably isn't your pile. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, but this feels like a mom, specifically a mom. I mean, it could be an adoptive mom or something along those lines, but I'm getting mom specific. Um, Wishy washy ain't for you, hon. You tell them to get. Okay. I don't mean to cuss at y'all, but I try to repeat it as I'm hearing it. Um, you tell them to get their shit together and go. Get their shit together and go. Yeah. This mom is very protective of you. Very protective of you. Yeah. I'm almost getting that this ancestor is the one that's making this happen, making this person do this thing in public. Um, Granted, this person would have done this anyways if the opportunity presented itself. But I feel like your ancestors making this opportunity so that you can see this person for who they truly are. You have great things destined for you. You probably are already kind of stepping into these things. I'm seeing the number 4, which tells me stability. This is a very stable thing. You already are probably into this. Spirit is like, do not take this person with you. They are not for you. You know, they're about to show you who they really for. But this person is not for you. Mm-hmm. They're making this opportunity happen. This mom is making this opportunity happen so that you can see this person truly are instead of who they say they are. Okay? Okay, let's get some final guidance. Excuse me. Could I get some final guidance, please, for my pile number 3s as it relates to this reading? Final guidance for my pile number 3s. We have purpose with patchouli. And we have diversity with turmeric. Bottom of the deck, coriander with immortality. You will find your people. This is the final guidance. You will find your people. You will find your group of people. You probably are connected to some of them. But Spirit is like, you're going to find your people. Spirit just wants you to be more mindful in vetting people, knowing who's for you and who's not for you. Because I feel like sometimes we get caught up into um, the love bombing, how people first approach you, and all of that. I feel like this person probably love bombed the hell out of you when they first met you, and probably most of the times that you talk to them, they're love bombing you, or they're very. Mm, it's very fake. Ooh, and I just thought of who this is. But yeah, it feels very fake. It feels very fake. And you may have glanced over it or looked past it because of who this person was to you. Um, mm, okay, this may be very specific and help you narrow down who this is. This person, um, this could be the type of person that uh, complimented how well you do something, even though they are just as good as this thing, but they compliment you as if you are the the best in the world. It's almost like, yeah, this person love bombs you, and it's like they, how do I say this? They could also have a little bit of like some self esteem issues. I'm getting, or seeing their worth in some way. Yeah, but it's like they always talking you up when you're around them. Okay. I'm gonna say this too. I don't know what the significance is, but Spirit is telling me to say it. Um, a bed. I don't know what that's about, but the bed might be important. A bed might be important or significant in this. A bed. A bed. Okay. But this is what I see, and I really hope I brought you clarity. We moving on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile of fours. Okay. Pile number 4. If you chose this little Rasta doll, this is your reading, your ancestor messages. Okay? We're going to sit her to the side because I'm going to use that to channel later. We're going to start out with some cards. Let's see. What do we have for my pile number 4s? What are the ancestor messages? Pile number 4s. What are the ancestor messages for my pile number 4s? We have the fixer. We have the guru. Bottom of the deck, we have the gatekeeper in reverse. For some reason, they only wanted me to draw 2 cards. The fixer, the guru, the gatekeeper in reverse. Don't give up your power. Okay? I feel like this ancestor is trying to let you know that there's something that you are doing. I take that back. There's something that you're contemplating doing that has the potential to put a ceiling on what you're capable of. I feel like this has to do with money in some way or business. Yeah, money or business. Let's clarify this. It's almost like you're contemplating doing this thing. You haven't done it yet, I don't think. But you're contemplating doing this thing. And it can put a lid on your capabilities, your possibilities. Okay, let's clarify. We have nutmeg with luck underneath that fixer. We have St. John's wort with dispirited underneath the guru. Bottom of the deck, we have mint with clarity underneath that gatekeeper in reverse. Okay. Yeah, this has to do with money or business. It's almost like you're making this decision on, or you're contemplating this decision. I'm hearing to do something reckless. Do something reckless with this dispirited. I'm seeing a spilled pill bottle. You may be contemplating doing something reckless. Something that can cause you major issues. I don't know why, but I'm seeing police lights now. There's no police lights, but I'm seeing police lights in my third eye. I feel like whatever this is, this has the potential to land you in jail. Or this has the potential to, someone can get in a lot of trouble. Or hurt. I'm seeing a hospital bed. This has the potential to get somebody in a lot of trouble or somebody hurt. Because you feel like you're contemplating doing something reckless. This ancestor is trying to warn you. They're saying that this isn't worth it. Why would you give somebody your freedom? Because that's what you're doing. Whatever this is, I don't know if this has to do with Spirit said don't be specific, so I'm not gonna be specific. This ancestor is trying to keep you from doing something reckless. And the fact that I'm leaving it like that makes me think that you know already exactly what I'm talking about. It's not worth it. It's really not. It's really not, because you're going to give away your freedom for nobody. It's really not worth it. Let's channel. What does this ancestor have to say to my pile number 4? You know better than this. I'm not going to fuss over you, but you know better than this. This does feel like a feminine person. I can't really tell if they're actually a woman, but this is a feminine person. Or feminine energy. I feel like this person is different for a lot of people, and for at least a group of the collective of people that's watching this ancestor isn't even an ancestor, which is strange to me. They're more of like a friend that passed away, or a friend of the family that passed away. But because they're coming through in this ancestor message, it's giving me this energy that they were asked to, or commissioned to, or whatever. You know, they were contracted to spiritually, however you want to put it, or in the physical world, they were asked to look after you. Okay, in one way or another. But this ancestor is trying to let you know better than this. There's different ways to deal with things. Yeah, because I feel like this is the issue, and this is almost like a revenge type of thing. Yeah, that's kind of the energy that it's coming off as. Like this is a retaliation. The reckless thing that you're about to do is a retaliation against somebody or something. Spirit is like, there's other ways to deal with this. There's other ways to deal with this. They said, don't give up your freedom for this. It isn't worth it. There's other ways to deal with this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't give up your freedom. Can I get the final guidance, please? Thank you. Ooh, something fell. I don't know what it was, but it fell. Final guidance, please, as it relates to this message from my pile number 4s. What is the final guidance here from my pile number 4s? Shine your light. Number 44. The number 4 could be significant because you're pile number 4 and we got the card number 44. 56. Vulnerability. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Aether. The seamless unspeakable. Okay. I'm not going to tell you to be the bigger person. Because I feel like that's said so much that it's losing its bite. um, I will say this. There's something that will hurt. Hurt. There's something that will impact this person so much more than that retaliation. And I feel like that thing is being authentic. Being authentic in some way. Yeah, being real and authentic. I feel like I'm also hearing a letter. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you're going to write something, either physically or digitally. But I'm hearing you don't have to say anything. You don't have to fight. There's other ways where just simply being you authentically will hurt them so deeply. Them seeing that you aren't affected by something. Them seeing that you're triumphing in spite of whatever they tried to do against you. This ancestor's trying to show you there's other ways, my baby. You don't have to get your hands dirty. You don't have to jeopardize your conscience. You don't have to throw away your life. There's other ways. Okay? But this is what I see. And I really hope it brought you clarity. We're moving on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile number 5. Last but not least, pile number 5. If you chose this doll, this little beach bum, this is your reading, your ancestor messages. I'm going to set him to the side so we can start with some cards. Okay. Let's see. What ancestor messages do we have from our pile number 5s? What messages do the ancestors have from our pile number 5s? We have aloe vera with soothe. We have mustard with faith. And you have sage with purification. Bottom of the deck. Cinnamon with reignite. Okay. This ancestor is trying to tell you it's going to be okay. I feel like you've either recently gone through or you're going through a very rough time in your life. This could have to do with interpersonal connections. This could also have to do with housing for some reason, or home, or family, home life in some way. But Spirit is like, it's going to be okay. This will not last forever. This is but a storm. And the storm will have to pass. It'll run out of water, or the wind will blow it away. But it will have to pass. Okay? Spirit's letting you know you're okay. This will not be the thing that ends you. Okay? Give me more. Underneath soothe, we have the rescuer. Exactly. This will not be the thing that ends you. Okay? Peace is only around the corner. And it's coming for you rather than you coming for it. If this is a family situation, I feel like there's some sort of reprieve that's happening, some sort of breathing room, breathing time. People are recollecting on things and realizing their wrongs or realizing, their part in the problem. Okay. Underneath mustard with faith, we have the oracle. Yeah. It's like you're getting guidance from someone or something or somewhere. You're getting some sort of guidance in how to proceed. Okay? What's the best course of action? And I feel like you're getting good advice. You're getting good advice. Underneath sage purification, you have number 1 with witch. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have number 31, the hive queen. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're learning how to shift the energy in the room. It doesn't have to be necessarily in a witchy way, but I'm getting there's an emotional and or spiritual aspect to this. You're learning how to do the things that you need to do in order to feel okay. What are the techniques? What are the ways that we can shift the focus, shift the atmosphere? Mm-hmm. Whether you believe in it or not, I feel like this is a gift that you have, shifting the energy in the room. Okay? You're probably an air sign. Probably. Either an air sign or a water sign. But you shift the energy in the room. I feel like this ancestor is trying to give you a sense of peace that you feel like you've been missing. Okay, let's channel. What does this ancestor have for my pile number 5s? What do they want to say? You're not alone. We're here to help you. So right off the bat, even though this is a singular doll, I'm getting several ancestors are aiding you, okay? I'm getting several. This is not a stop, just a bump in the road. Yeah. Whoever this is, they want you to know that this is not going to be the thing that ends everything. Okay? This is not the end of the story. In fact, I think you're learning something through all of this. I feel like, my third eye is like pulsing right now. I feel like you're learning something through this. How to better navigate issues. I like this. Yeah, you are gifted. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, you're very gifted. Don't let this pull you into despair. The storm won't last forever. Yeah. Yeah. They're like, this isn't the end, love. Breathe. It'll be okay. Okay. Let me get some final guidance. Ooh. Why we gotta get spicy final guidance? They want me to use the Love and Sex Answers Oracle deck. If they're too spicy, I can't show it to you, but I'll tell you what it says and what it means. Final guidance, please, as relates to this reading from the pile number 5. Final guidance. We have no strings attached. And we have Undress Me Slowly. Bottom of the deck, Dirty Talk. Okay. Obviously, I'm not taking this in a sexual way, but what I see here for your final guidance, there is a need to not be so caught up in the here and the now. I feel like Spirit is trying to let you know that freedom cannot be controlled. Freedom cannot be controlled. I feel like you are learning to, how do I say this? To work through the darkness that you're in while still shining the light that you are. Okay? Your light, your joy, your purpose, your fire doesn't have to go out just because the energy around you is dark. Spirit is saying you can pierce through this. You can shift this energy in the room. You can be the light. You may not think that you shine bright enough, but you surely do. You have the gift to do it. Spirit is like you just may be trying to control it rather than letting it burst through. Let it erupt from inside of you. Don't try to control and direct it. Let it come out. This could have to do with a conversation that you're going to have with either the family members involved or whoever. I feel like you're going to be very candid. And while you may not have all the answers, you're taking the step in the right direction. I feel like you got this. This ancestor just coming through to encourage you, let you know, yeah, you got this. Stop doubting it, you got this. Okay? This is what I see, and I really hope it brought you clarity. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, goodness. Big stretch. Yeah. Outside of that, and as always, stay fearless, loves. I'm sure I'll see you again soon.